Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have something for you. As you can see in front of me, a whole bunch of cordless Dewalt tools, right? These are 18 volts, battery operated. So yeah, so like I said, before I get into it, I would like to take a moment to thank you all of my subscriber, and I really appreciate you because I have noticed that a couple of days ago my channel had reached 100 subscribers, and yeah, I just want to get a shout out to everyone that really support my channel and following me, and so I really appreciate for everyone for all your support. Okay. So it's a great goal for me, stepping stone, as I want to start to make this channel as an educated and learning channel, and we kind of grow and explore together. All right, so yeah, I just want to say thank you again, and grateful for everyone. Okay, so let's get into this video. As I indicated that here that I have a whole bunch of tools, and what I really want to discuss with you is I'm really a tool fanatic, but I like especially battery operated tools, but obviously we have seen over the years that these tools have failed us, right? Mainly the battery. And in the early days we have nightcat battery that again they didn't last very long, the longevity, these nightcat. And then later on they developed nickel metal hydride batteries, right? And we think that's an improvement, but again it didn't prove us that it did not last very long either. So that was quite disappointment. So what that led to was all these 18 volt people kind of abandoning them and basically getting rid of them. So which is kind of a shame, because they are great tools. Any of you have used Dewalt tool or Milwaukee and all that, they are very nice tools. And so yeah, so what really urged me this, and I really want to share this information, because obviously we hate to go to waste, right? A year ago I would manage to pick up I think this whole lot here, as you can see in front of you, the saw, the angle drill, the 1/2 inch impact. There was 2 1/2 inch impact in this lot. The drill, impact drill, and also an impact. Amazingly, these are for $100, believe it or not. So this was a year ago. So like I said, once the battery go dead, people kind of they all want to get the new and greatest now, which is lithium ion, right? So yeah, but again, hoping that lithium ion will last us a little bit longer or better performance. But so let's hope, right? Because it's still early, and I'm hoping that lithium ion will do us good. Okay. Also, I was at the Salvation Army this weekend, and as you can see here, I picked up this Sawzall. And it's an 18 volts, and this is what I paid for, $1.99. You see that? No battery, cannot test. But for the $2, God, I picked up. Even though it doesn't work, I can do something with it, I guess. Most time the motor, these are very heavy duty, so most likely they won't go bad. But anyhow, that's crazy, right? Because obviously you know, like I said, I love these tools, and they are great access to have. But I hate to buy new ones because about, you know, when these 1/2 inch impact they first came out, they're very expensive. You know, the tool alone was probably, you know, $250. Yeah, especially this bigger impact one, they were very expensive, probably like, you know, 300 or so or more on just this one tool alone. Isn't that crazy, guys? Okay, so what I want to do is show you how I recycle these tools. And what I do is, obviously, if you follow these, early days they do make an adapter, all right, where you can buy 2 of these 20-volt lithium ion. Okay, they come as a pack along with one of these type of adapter. This is not the original Dewalt, but this is the aftermarket one, which, you know, worked fine. But you can pick up these adapter for like $10 off Amazon. Okay, and so yeah, and to me they work, you know, awesome. I do see some complaint about people like having a difficult time pulling these adapter off from the tools, but again, for what it is, the price, I think they're a great deal. Okay, so yeah, so let me show you how yeah. And again, you know, this kit, I believe you can still find them. You know, it comes with 2 batteries, and I'm not sure it'll come with the charge. It might come with the charger and the adapter for like maybe around 150. Don't quote me on that, but I have to. It's been a while ago, so I don't believe they makes anymore, but you can still find them online. Okay. So all right, so yeah, I'm gonna show you how it operates and all that, so at least you know okay, what to expect. So let me put you on a tripod here and see what we can do. All right, so bear with me for a moment. Yeah, I think, you know, and you can, like I said, instead of buying brand new one, which is gonna cost a lot and all that. So what this thing is, you can see here, the adapter snap right on there, and then these newer 20 volts. Yeah, like I said, it's just kind of slide in. Okay, just like that. And yeah, I'm gonna make some noise. Yep. So yeah, this is a great impact, guys. This small impact. When I travel, I often bring this along with me a lot, because, and put the right you know, socket for your lug nut. And what I find this is really helpful is, you know, when you have a flat tire or you have to change out your wheels, it saves you a lot of grief. Okay. Yeah, especially on the highway and the road is not level and all that. Yeah, instead of using the breaker bar and all that, yeah, you can get this leg off from your wheels, and which is, you know, help you with your safety, right? And also a lot of time, you know, like I said, the road, you know, when you park on one side, you know, one of the side of the wheel is off from pavement sometime, and your car can really wobble when you jack up the car. Okay, so I love this thing. Again, this is great to have. Okay, and I have proven this so many times, you know, helping people and all that, which is great. I love this thing. All right, so here's the point where people make, because once the battery's in there, a lot of time your hand cannot grab the 2-tap here. Okay, to see, I can barely reach. You might have to use 2 hands to push the tap on both sides and get it off, but it's not very easy. The only way is you have to remove the battery and then be able to grab the tap and pull it off. 2-step. And people don't like that because they just want 1 step, be able to pull this off completely, which sometimes you can, but like I said, it's not very easy. If you have big hand, maybe. I don't have that big of a hand, okay, but I managed to be able to pull it off. All right, so basically that's what I really want to address, because you can obviously recycle these and give these tools a second chance in life, especially like this saw, okay, for $2. Yeah, I mean, you can't. Let me see. Okay, it works. I tested it. Yeah, see that? Yep. Yeah. Where can you get $2, right? Not even what, a hamburger now these days. So these are a great deal when you can find them, especially at like Salvation or Goodwill store and all that. Okay, so also I have something that as a bonus for you guys. This is something that you can do in the meantime, which I did, was I take one of these old battery, the old shell and all that. Let me show you. And what I did was I gutted the inside. So here's it is. I took all the internal nightcat battery out. They were all coiled nicely, but now it came apart. So, and what I did was I took an old extension cord that I had, and I wired into it. Okay, and so what this does is so that I can connect to a battery. So at one end, I over here you can see I connected to the battery, and I'm gonna show you how, just the regular car battery that I have, even though that is 12 volt, okay, but obviously if you come under the crunch and your battery is dead, yeah, you can actually pop one of these in here, okay. And let me see how it's gonna work. Obviously it's a little bit weak, it's not gonna provide, but for certain things you might be able to, yeah. Okay, so yeah, I can feel it's not as strong, but let me see, maybe my battery, let me check out my battery, okay, to see what kind of current does it draw. So bear with me for a second. So let me check the voltage on this thing. Yeah, I have not charged my battery so recently, so let me see what kind of voltage it measures. Okay, it's still at 12.4, which is, I think, is probably okay. But let's check the current when I pull it, see what happens. So I'm gonna put my clamp meter on 60 amp here, and then okay, so it's a little bit yeah, this meter is not the most accurate, obviously, because without doing anything right now, it's telling me I'm pulling 1 amp, which is kind of yeah, not correct. But anyway, so I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna run the impact here and see how much it draws. Okay, so okay, bear with me. So I'm at 1. Okay, so it's spinning and it's drawing about 2 amps. Okay, that's reverse. Going forward it's only about 1.6. okay, so obviously there was a surge that jumped up and then it backed down, right? Yeah, I saw it was 9 something amp when you first pull the trigger. Okay, but obviously it can operate, right? So you see the spinning. Yep. So okay, so obviously, you know, the wire I put on here is the regular 16 gauge, and typical that rated for maximum like 13 amp, or you know 10 amp is probably doable and no problem. But again, you're not gonna use this for a long extended period of time, so yeah, in spurt like that. Okay, all right, hopefully this video is helpful, you know, information for you guys out there, and that perhaps you can put these old tools back to use, and save yourself some money. Okay, all right, I really appreciate everyone watching this video, and if you do find it helpful, please give me a like, and subscribe, spreading to other folks, right, to subscribe to my channel. Thank you all, and hopefully we'll see you on the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.